Ever since I first started to learn how to program, I've always been fascinated by emergent behavior. And one such example of this is cellular automaton, most commonly known through Conway's Game of Life, but there is a simpler version as well, just known as Conway's rules. In essence, it's basically just like how pixels, either being on or off, are affected by one another over time. And it's as renowned as it is because using only very simple rules, very real behaviors that can be observed in life, in nature, can emerge. And the point there is that it kind of demonstrates that the world and the universe, in all its complexity, can be distilled and understood by mere lay people such as I. And that's a nice thing. Anyway, I was in Thailand earlier this year and I came across a store with some shells, and I recognized some of the patterns on them as being an example of one of these cellular automaton rules. So I picked them up, and that's kind of what brought this whole concept back into my mind again. It's amazing that it's taken me this long to actually try it out for myself. But I'm so glad I did, because even knowing how it functions and having programmed it from scratch, it's still so surprising seeing all the results that can emerge just from what are really simple rules. Now, the next part in the challenge was actually planning on how it can be visualized in a plotted way, i.e. using lines rather than pixels. So I did a few sketches to map that out, and then afterwards the real creative part, I guess, was deciding what parameters I wanted to put in, and how I can tweak the starting states and symmetry and all those kind of things. In the end, I came up with quite a few designs. I say came up with, but I guess facilitated quite a few designs, and I thought they'd lend themselves really well to large format. So that's what I did, and I'll leave the final results for your viewing pleasure.